This video is about finding a prayer spot. It's worth talking about, but it's not worth talking about a lot. Still, let's talk about it a little. It's good to find a good place to pray. Sometimes I just walk. One of the things I like about walking is that if I do disturb others with my prayers, I will disturb them briefly because I'm going to keep walking and soon pass them and be on to disturbing others. One of the things I like about what Jesus did, going to pray in the lonely places like this one, is that there are few people to disturb, or just animals, and I'm hoping that they'll be forgiving. So this is where I come whenever I can, and I'm not telling you where it is, but it's because one of the things about it is that it is a lonely place. For me, two ways of praying can be done here. One is the walking, like I'm doing right now. I also often find myself a little patch of ground by a tree. And yeah, it does happen to be the same tree all the time, and I pray there. In my next video, I'll tell you a little bit about that prayer. But first of all, I want you to think a bit about where the lonely places are for you. Some of us have time to do what I'm doing, which is go out here and take a walk. Others of us don't. One close second to a lonely place that I have found is my car. I find that that is a place where I can pray in private. Of course, I can get the worship tunes going if I want to, but there's sometimes a hindrance to my prayers. A long drive along the highway is not a bad thing. In fact, the number one, if you just get in the slow lane and hang out behind a truck, you barely have to think. You can just keep on going all the way to Vancouver if you have time, or whatever you have time for, and you can just pray.